Hello friends, welcome to the first of what I hope is many lucet classes. Today I will be teaching you what is a lucet, how you can use a lucet, what you can use instead of a lucet, and the supplies that you can use. So, what you may or may not know is that this is a lucet. As you can see, it has two prongs and a hole in the middle, along with a handle. As you can see, this is a meat fork. You can also use this if you do not have a lucet with you or you just don't have a lucet. I've seen other people also use forks that have the two middle prongs pulled down or cut off. You could also use that or many other types of things. Really anything with a handle and two prongs. Now, you might be wondering, what does lucet cordage look like? Well, this is what lucet cordage looks like. It is a long rectangular cord, and it has four sides. That is with a normal, everyday yarn. This is with a smaller yarn. As you can see, there's not much difference there, but it is smaller. And this is with a thicker and chunkier yarn. I will also be teaching you the left-handed and right-handed methods, with the regular and most used turn method. I will be teaching the right-handed method first. So with a lucet, you can, if you have a hole in your lucet, some don't, you can put your yarn through that and make sure that your yarn is coming out of the top. With something like this, you will just hold it in the handle. Now with the right-handed method, you are going to wrap your yarn around the right prong, through the middle, and then around the left prong, and then back in front of the right prong. You are going to pull your first loop around that right prong and wrap it over your most recent yarn around the right prong. And you're going to pull that tight. You are then going to turn and do the same thing, grabbing the first loop here and pulling it over your working yarn. And you're going to continue doing this, turning and then pulling and wrapping over the right prong. You will be always working on the right prong, as you can see here. So once I get enough cordage that I want, I will tie this off. And how I will tie this off is I will cut this yarn. You will always cut your yarn first when you're tying this off. I will make another knot, but I will pull this yarn out from the loop. I am then, on this left prong, going to pull this loop shut, as you can see there, with the other loop. I'm then going to take this open yarn here, and I'm going to pull the loop shut. That is how you close your lucet cordage right-handed. Now, I'm going to teach you how to do this left-handed. With the left-handed version, you will be holding your lucet in your right hand. And you're going to basically do the same exact thing that you did with the right-handed method, but backwards. You are going to wrap the yarn around the left prong, through the middle, and over the right prong, then in the middle, and then over the left prong. You are then going to take this first wrap and pull it over your working yarn. And then you will turn to the right and then do the same thing. Turn, pull, over. Turn, pull, over. And you're going to continue this for a while until once again you want to close your yarn. Close your cordage, my apologies. So, you have enough cordage and you will cut it, turn, pull, go over, take the open thread out, and then you are going to once again pull that closed and then pull the final knot closed. and that is how you do it left-handed. Now, so this is with a normal, regular, everyday. I'm going to be teaching you how to use this thicker yarn on a lucette as well, to show you that it will make to show that the weight of the yarn is rather important, especially if you are making cordage for something specific. So you might want to make a test cord with the weight of yarn that you want if you're doing, say, ties, and you need to go into a specific size of, say, hole, eyelet, whatever you need. I also feel that with larger yarn, it goes a lot quicker and due to the mass of it, and I rather enjoy doing it. But this yarn here that I'm using is rather puffy, and so it might get caught rather often on itself, which is very interesting to work with. But, goodness, I'm just throwing everything everywhere, huh? So I will cut it, pull over, take out. Oh goodness, see, it's gone caught on itself. I'm not a huge fan of this yarn, but this is the biggest yarn that I've had. And then you're going to tie it off. So this is the weight of what the longer version of that looks like. I rather much enjoy how this looks, and I think it'd be great for, say, the bottom of a skirt or something like that if you want a thick bottom hem. And I'm now going to show you how to use this fork. I'm going to be using this thinner yarn since I feel that it works better on this fork. You do not have to use a thin yarn, but I feel with the size of my meat fork it works well. I'm also going to be teaching this right-handed, and this is going to be doing this the same way that we have been doing on the regular lucette. Though I do feel that this is a little bit harder to do due to how small this fork is. Though I feel with bigger meat forks, this should go perfectly fine. Now, for something with all lucettes, if you do this enough in one go, I find that my thumb will start hurting quite a bit due to the friction on the lucette and the yarn. But I find that band-aids normally help the pain, and I can go on with my life fairly easily doing this lucette cordage. And you see, this is going fairly well, and of course I will do the same way of how to tie it off like I have done with all the others. But I will just take that off for now since it is not needed. So, I believe that I have covered everything that I needed to show you all. I will also be showing how to do the half turn method, which is you only turn this, you don't turn fully, and the no turn method in the next class. I will also hopefully have other yarns by then. I hope you all enjoyed this class, very much so, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.